Hi, I'm Chuck. This is Up Chuck Chops. Thanks for joining me. Today we're starting to do some things to the KZ400, the old frame. I know I'm not reusing the bars, so I can get rid of this stuff. I can take the gauge cluster loose, get it out of the way. I have fork seals, get the fender off, just kind of stripping some things back out of the way. I've got a short marinating out in the cosmos, seeing what other builders think I should do next, because I'm not real sure. I have previously tested on the electricals. Nothing caught fire. That's a positive. The horn sort of acted like it wanted to work, but that's about it. That's as far as we got. I'm kind of freewheeling on this. I should be able to take a fender off without a full manual consultation, but we'll see if that's accurate or not. That coming loose is why I coiled a lot when I first got this thing. I'm excited. This project has taken way too long. Wrong one. But you know what? As long as I get there, I'm going to be happy. I may have to run front brake delete because I'm pretty sure that I can't get another one. I don't even know if I can get a rebuild kit. So there's that. I don't know if I'm going to run a front fender. It is wise to. I don't know if it'd look cooler without one. Or perhaps run an aftermarket. I hate cutting up decent old parts. If I shorten it up, or I don't know yet. I'm just spitballing here. I'm flashing back to when I was a kid taking things apart. You believe that? Fished her out like that. All right. That is out of the way. I'm really glad I did it that way, because I'll stick all my bolts back in here so I don't lose them. Then we'll do the next thing. Yeah, I think I should take the gauge cluster off. I can always temporarily put it on if I need the key switch for anything, but I just don't want to beat them up, is what I'm getting at. Comes off just like that. This white, blue, red, brown goes into this one that's attached. This green and gray and white striped and goes into this big one. That comes out. We're loose. A little note for future me. The rubbers go top and bottom, and I'm gonna install them over here on the thing so I don't lose them. As always, in the event I might be able to reuse some of this, I want to take it apart as carefully as possible. I'm going to get rid of the switch housings and the cables, see if that throttle tube's any good, and then do the same to the other side. I made a short about what to do next. I may have mentioned that, I don't know. Sometimes you just got to start doing something, and then the next thing will reveal itself. That is not real profound, I'm aware, but that's all I got for you. What am I hooked on? Oh, yeah, dummy, the throttle cable. Cables, plural. There's one. There's number 2. That may be usable. May not. Okay, that is loose. This goes into my wiring harness. That is pretty crusty. We might be able to save on that. I don't know. I don't need the starter button. Really, all I need is the kill switch. Front of carb went in this one. Back of carb went in this one. Just in case that ever comes back on me. I'm on this side. I might as well stay on this side. Let's get that brake off. Before I do that, I'll get the mirror off. Don't break it. You don't want any bad luck. As I whirl it dangerously close to my expensive to me camera. These bolts on the back side, well, it was a 10 mil until I rounded it off just then. I know it's the wrong direction because I'm taking apart, but something about the taking apart process, it tickles me. I like it. Maybe it's because it feels like a lot's getting done, even if it is the wrong direction, but it feels like it. All right, that's loose. And if I get 30 people on that short that say, hey, just slap the motor in and see if it goes, all I have to do is plug the cluster back in, make sure the kill switch is doing the kill switch thing, and I can do that. Okay, there's my speedo cable. It runs through this loop. My tack ran through this loop, and it's all attached here to this brake. I don't know what this thing is called. I don't remember. Okay, this blue and this wire, I can't swear to it because I don't remember taking them off, but it looks like they plug in there. Like maybe that tells it when to turn red. Trying to be careful of all my wiring. Fish this back around. I'm sure that brake line is toast, so I'm not worried about being real careful with it. This is interesting. It has a regular washer and a lock washer. I failed to see something. What I got going on there? Oh boy, old brake line fittings. Okay. There's that much. Now what? Okay, that went. Okay, it's hanging back together. I'm gonna stick the bolts back in the caliper. All right, we're gonna strip down this side. Whoops, too close. Next, still too close. My clutch should already be loose. Yeah, I should just be able to come on out with that. Take the bolt out of the back side. These old school zip ties are kind of cool. They're reusable. And there's another loop. There's a loop right there. And it sure is handy for holding it where it goes. It makes it harder to get it loose. I guess that means it does its job. Okay, there's that bonus clutch cable. Sorry for the noise. My neighbor decided to mow, evidently. I need an on-air sign, no mowing. Okay, that is out. Let's see. And I have another clip right there. Okay, clutch cable is loose and gone and out. Take a good gander at that. Lay it off to the side. I see glue. I hate to cut that, but oh well, it's what you gotta do. That was really stuck on there. Clutch lever off. One step closer. I'm gonna take the last of the reusable zip ties loose and drop the wiring off, and then I should be able to have these handlebars loose. Now I can pull them handlebars. I think taking these handlebars out of my way will help me get to the next steps easier. And that's why they tell you to take your tank off or protect it. Okay, I dropped them back on in the way they're supposed to be orientated. I don't know that it matters, but whoops. But that's what I did. We're going to take a little break from stripping the front end off of the old bike. There's a job that I keep forgetting to do, and I don't know how important it is, but a clean engine is pretty important. There's an oil screen in here. It needs cleaned. Oh no! This is why you might want to avoid the bargain bin at the hardware store. I'm just saying. Try a little bitty pry bar. There it went. There was a lip there. I didn't make a lip. Excellent. There is a screen. The gasket's trash. Chuck, you have a gasket scraper. I'll go get that. The gasket actually helps pinch that in. There we are. It's got some goo. I guess it's a good idea to clean it. Now I have the joy of getting that gasket off. I won't bore you with that. Wouldn't you know, I'm out of solvent. Gasoline it is, because I ain't going to the store. This was a lot dirtier than I realized. All right. Got the screen cleaned. I got the new gasket installed. Got the screen back in. You can see my new gasket. I feel better now that that job is done. I don't know why, but it was bothering me. I don't know what this is going to do for a video, but it is what it is. If it makes it to a video and you've watched this far, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I know it doesn't really look like progress, but I assure you it is. I've got to pick a few things up and call her a night. I'm tired. Hopefully I have time to come out tomorrow and continue.